biker from Hyderabad, Pakistan, was speeding down the road. You can't see his exact speed, but you can clearly tell he was going way too fast. And that speed is exactly what led him to crash. The engine's connecting rod snapped, spilling oil onto the rear wheel. As he rolled off the throttle, engine braking kicked in, the rear lost traction, which caused him to crash. Luckily, the rider was okay. But to prevent a failure like this, it all comes down to maintenance, regular oil changes, keeping an eye on oil level and pressure, avoiding over-revving, and letting the engine warm up properly. Do all that, and you could prevent a failure, and with it, a crash. In San Diego, California, a Surron rider ran a red light. According to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, around 136,000 people are involved in crashes caused by red light running each year, and nearly half of the victims are pedestrians or cyclists. The rider ran the red light, but luckily, he escaped without injury. The car struck his front tire, not the rider directly. Still, this clip shows exactly why you should never run a red light.
Hey, roll that shit.
Peyton! Oh my God.
A biker in St. Petersburg, Russia, himself a retired Moto cop, heard police sirens behind him but didn't think they were for him. But then the officers behind him did something unexpected.
Мудак, что ли? Ёбаный пи***. Что, вообще, что ли? Ты что? Что, спокойно нельзя остановить, что ли? Вы откуда ехали, тебе заставили?
Turns out, the sirens were indeed for him. Fortunately, he was fine. But it's a reminder, whenever you hear emergency vehicles behind you, assume they might need your lane. The safest move is to slow down, check your mirrors, and give them space. An LAPD Moto cop faced a special kind of emergency, one that let him show his humanity.
Help me, please help me.
What do you need? What do you need?
My cat is about to die. I need to get to the hospital. Can you
Which hospital?
please?
Which hospital?
I don't know. Anyone is supposed to please.
Let me see where the closest one is.
The cop escorted the woman and her cat to the nearest hospital.
Leave your keys, I'll park it for you. Leave your keys, I'll park it for you, okay?
Luckily, the cat survived thanks to the officer's quick intervention, and the owner couldn't have been happier. In Shimla, India, a biker showed why it's never a good idea to overtake in a corner. He panicked when he saw the oncoming car, got target fixated, and didn't commit to the turn, leading to a crash. The lesson here, never overtake mid-corner. Keep your eyes on where you want to go, trust your lane, and commit to the turn. Panic and hesitation are what bring you down. But above all, luckily the biker walked away fine. Near Kansas City, Missouri, a biker was trying to shoot a roller video and briefly took up 2 lanes. A truck behind him didn't like that. Even though the rider apologized several times, the driver didn't take it well. The rider did hear the right thing, even though he did not do anything majorly wrong. It was good that the rider did not do anything to the car. The guy was clearly crazy.
You got this on video? Wow! Look at that, dude! What is that? What? What? I'm keeping my distance from him, bro. Is he mad that we're recording? Yeah, he's brake checking. Yo, what is he doing, bro? hit me. What is he doing, bro? This is all on video. This is all on video.
The rider said he reported the driver to Kansas City Police, but they told him nothing could be done since there was no accident. After he posted about it on social media, though, people started reaching out to KCPD, and only then did a detective call him back and open a case. He's keeping everyone updated on his channel, so you can follow him there. But after all this, what do you think about the situation? Let me know in the comments below. In Fort McMurray, Canada, a Surron rider shows a common mistake that can quickly lead to a high side. The rider added throttle and lean angle at the same time. The rule is simple. You can roll on the throttle as you reduce lean angle, but if you're adding lean, you either hold a steady throttle or roll off completely. Luckily, the rider did not have anything serious and just rode away.
A little bent, but like, you're good, guys.
In Mexico City, a biker was cut off by a car, and instead of stopping there, the driver kept escalating into road rage. Watch how it unfolds.
Fíjate, idiota. Mira, estás bien güey. Estás bien güey. Estás todo idiota, hijo de perra. Estás todo
The car driver got some karma, but at the end he ruined someone's ride. This rider from California left about 3 car lengths of space when changing lanes, but the minivan driver still claimed he cut him off. And this is exactly how you handle road rage. Don't waste your time, just keep riding. In Bumbu City, China, a rider was cut off by a lane-changing car, but that wasn't the only thing he had to deal with. Watch closely. And neither incident was the biker's fault, but it's a reminder, always watch over your shoulder, even in the emergency lane. You're never completely safe there. Luckily, he walked away without injuries, but he did have a lot of explaining to do for the insurance. A rider from India points out something simple: motorcycles are heavy. When you're stopped or moving slowly, leaning or steering too far left or right is all it takes for gravity to pull the bike down. He was slowing down, almost stopped, and tried to turn. At low speeds, it's safer to keep the bars straight and use your feet for balance. Turn only once you've got enough momentum. This biker on his morning school commute encounters an unexpected twist which is going to change his day completely. The biker got cut off by the SUV. Luckily, the biker is okay and had no injuries. This teenage rider's father was upset for the police doing this.
Held at gunpoint, yes. That's how that works.
He's a kid.
In Kewaskum, Wisconsin, a teenage officer from the local police department spotted a motorbike speeding through the small town. That's where the chase began, but it didn't end the way you'd expect normally with a moto chase. And keep in mind, this officer had only just finished his training that month. This was his very first pursuit.
Stop Didn't stop a dirt bike going on brats from Edgewood. Vehicle's accelerating speed. I am not in pursuit. I'm trying to catch up. Suspect's driving on a sidewalk. White male, blue shirt, black pants.
Everyone in the neighborhood jumped in to help the rookie officer, pointing him toward where the biker was headed. Then the rider turned into a one-way alley. That's when the officer pulled his cruiser across the alley, blocking the road completely. Now, it was just a waiting game. Since the biker was essentially fleeing from police, the situation was defined as felony elude. That's why the officer approached with his weapon drawn.
What was the reason for stop originally?
What? Stop! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get down! Get down! Stop the bike! Get off the bike now! Get on the ground!
What was the reason for
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
962 county with traffic.
What's that?
You got him thrown out?
Yeah.
962 switch
What's
to
that?
the yes, we're gonna hold traffic.
That's for me when I was trying to stop him.
Don't move!
962 traffic.
What's your name, boss? You're under arrest
214.
Yes, you are.
for felony eluding. Anything on you?
No, I do not. I have my pocket knife in my backpack.
Why are you running from the police? Well, now you're gonna get a felony charge. Alright, my man. So
As the officer was busy reading the biker his Miranda rights and trying to identify him, the rider's father suddenly arrived at the scene.
alright, your dad?
Yep.
Okay, why don't you talk to me over by the dirt bike, just so we're not. Okay, so I tried stopping your son, so I was watching a stop sign intersection. I heard your son's motorbike, the dirt bike here, coming down the roadway. I could hear the so flew right through the stop sign. And a bunch of people started coming out of their houses pointing where he was. So then I caught up to him again right on this little side street. So then I came out here, blocked the road, and I held him at gunpoint. Obeyed my commands, and then now he's taken into custody for felony eluding and a bunch of traffic offense. Correct, yes. Well, that's felony eluding, so yeah. He's going to be held at gunpoint, yes.
Alright,
That's all that works.
he's a kid, you know.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does matter.
It does not.
I know, y'all got them rights, I know.
So,
I know. Well, but I'll see you in court. I got the right to sue you in court, too.
alright, go ahead.
It's also,
You can't see it's a kid. What, are you blind?
How do
Are you
I
blind?
tell
Are you
someone who,
blind?
how do I tell who someone is by their helmet, right?
so you can.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm
You
not
see
gonna
any
say.
grown man doing that
You tell me?
You tell me. You tell me. You're the
I've
cop.
had-
You see any grown man
Yes,
doing that
people do that.
No, no.
Yep, people do
Any
it.
grown man doing that
People do
besides
it.
kids.
Yes,
I know
grown
people
men do it.
I know kids do it.
Okay.
Kids do it. You're right. Grown men
Alright,
don't
so
do that
shut
shit.
your mouth or you're going to get a DC
Well,
ticket.
For what?
You're getting loud.
I'm not loud.
So you're
That's
gonna
my
leave
voice.
now.
My voice
You're
carries.
going to leave now.
Well, where do I pick him up at?
He'll be down at the county jail in Washington County, so
Okay, how much is his bond?
you're going to have to find that out. It's a felony. He's not going to get bonded out.
Well, he's a juvenile.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. So,
Well,
He's
you
a
have to have
juvenile,
court
you want to
tomorrow.
pull your guns on. Boy, I'm glad you didn't shoot him. Gun happy, ain't you? Little trigger happy?
it's a training, so.
Oh, it's not training.
Yeah, it's felony
No, you
eluding,
ain't trained to
so.
pull a gun on
All right,
kids.
why don't you walk away before
You're
you
not
get
trained
yourself
to
in
it.
a
I know what
ticket?
the training goes.
The officer wasn't quite right about no bond. Prosecutors demanded a $500 cash bond for his release. The defense wanted $200 signature bond, but the judge set it at $7,500 signature bond. Basically, that means he promises to show up in court, no money up front. But if he breaks that promise, then the money comes due. In most biker videos on this channel, you don't usually see officers pull their guns right away during elude. But in this case, the officer was within his rights, showing force is allowed. What do you think about how this was handled? Let me know in the comments down below. This rider from China shows why you should always keep your eyes on what's ahead. Luckily, he was more than fine, but next time, proper gear would make all the difference. Always wear your gear. In the last episode, we talked about positioning, especially at intersections, where turning vehicles can drift into your lane. Here, Trippin' Busa shows how to handle it. He reverses his bike to give a large semi-room to turn. This is how you should be in traffic, 2 steps ahead, and considerate. A rider from Kiev, Ukraine, was cruising down the highway, but it seemed like his thoughts were somewhere else. The driver ahead was already braking, but the rider wasn't fully focused. When he finally noticed, he panic braked, and on the wet road, he slid out instantly. Luckily, the rider was fine, but to prevent this, keep a safe following distance, stay alert to traffic ahead, and brake progressively instead of panicking, especially on wet roads. A young subscriber from Vancouver, Canada, sent me this next video. It's not a motorcycle clip or a wild road rage moment, but I still want to share it. As all bikers know, the love for riding and learning how to handle a bike often starts young.
Okay, I sure hope that music in the background doesn't copyright.
Falling is part of the process. What matters is knowing why you fell, because that's what makes you smarter. In this case, he slid out while braking on some twigs.
Alright, well, time to laugh at my own misery.
In Fort Worth, Texas, a biker spotted a lady driving the wrong way down a one-way street and gave her some Revbombing. But he later explained that his clutch cable had snapped, forcing the bike forward. He admitted that they were both in the wrong and said he could have prevented it. Luckily, he's fine, but his bike is totaled.
What are you doing?
A biker from Los Angeles was lane splitting, which is completely legal in California, when a car suddenly tried to make an illegal move out of the high occupancy lane. Watch what happens.
What the f?
Pull over right now.
Babe.
Luckily, the biker had nothing serious, but his ride was totaled. Fortunately, police were right there to help him out. If you want to lane split in moving traffic, here's a tip. Use your high beams, flash them on and off while splitting lanes. Just remember, only do this in California or other places where lane splitting is legal. Thank you for watching. Please consider to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.